Vast beaches, and welcome back to Date Everything. Give me just 1 minute. Let me get the scene swapped here, and then we'll get the game going. And let's get the, let's go back and let's start dating everything, shall we? I've got my cat Freya over here on my side table. I've got Plush on the bed. And then we're going to have a very loud noise here. Just after this.
Wall, 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 wall.
Sassy Chap Games.
Hang on a minute.
Date everything.
Instead of it saying Team 17, all I heard was wall, 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 wall. What in the Game of Thrones rip? Okay. Alright, let's That's an interesting little fact. Alright, let's load a save. Let's do this. Ooh. Oh, didn't realize that. Alright, so we are early morning here. So the other thing that I did not mention before is that I believe that I have a couple more commands now pertaining to this particular game with that date opener. So if I'm going to pop out of here, we're going to have sound go away for just a minute here, and that's fine. So I've got a couple of different commands here. So if we were to do an exclamation point love, this means that we can set the object that we're talking to a love status. We want to go romance them. That's one thing. If we just want them to be friends, we can do exclamation point friend. And if we absolutely hate them, we can do exclamation point hate. Now, this is only going to be once per person until I hit a reset. So then if I were to do a hate on this one, you see that we drop all the way down. So let me hit a reset, and this is where we are. So chat actually goes ahead and votes on what we want to do for that person, for that object. So let us go back in, and like I said, the only issue that I have currently is the mouse smoothing. So I swear I've had my meds. I'm awake. I'm gonna be munching on a double chocolate chip muffin here for breakfast. So, who do we watch romance next? Let us go explore, shall we? You know what? I think this Dorian might be the one to start off at least.
Dorian standing in your way is nothing new, but something about this time feels definitive.
Sorry, this one's locked.
Is it now?
The attic.
Okay.
This is where you keep your lesser things. Memories, art, and other such nonsense. There's a safe in there as well, presumably full of treasures. You locked this door long ago. Years? Decades? Who can say? Who can say? Until you find a key, I will remain locked.
Okay. Tells me what I need to know on that then. Alright, tell you what, we're gonna do this guy.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a well-tailored suit. He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention. A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick. Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule.
You told him to a stranger in there.
Oh, how crass. Of course it isn't. But perhaps I shall have to pencil in "have day ruined by ruffian."
Ruffian? Good sir.
Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am. But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment.
Okay. Emphasizing the third word part of the routine, too.
You mock my elocution. I speak with elegance, precision, timeliness. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment.
And who am I getting an appointment with exactly?
Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse.
Say that again.
Timothy Timepiece, at your service. Timeliness.
Okay. So, obviously, cat clock makes sense. Behind his name here, you've got a couple of shoes with what look to be paws and with a couple of claws for feet here. The gloves are obviously cat hands, and his whole entire suit is meant to be the inner workings of a clock, complete with gears, the timepiece, and then, just timepiece in his whole entire suit here. But you'll also notice on his suit jacket, his two sides here, they're actually cats if you were to look at it. So there's a nose, there's the eyes, and there's the whiskers with two ears right there. That's actually really clever. Guess that explains the obsession with time.
It most certainly does not.
Oh, really?
We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time.
Okay.
The safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you?
Say schedule one more time.
You mock my speech.
Yes, I do.
Desist at once.
Maybe. What is the big deal?
What's the big deal? The big deal is that any deviations from the schedule will result in disaster. I shan't elaborate further. I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then.
And that'll be
Do not be early.
tomorrow.
Do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time. If you do, calamity, catastrophe, untimeliness. See you then, and not a moment before.
All right. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see, what else is there? Okay, so I got this room, I've got that, so I need to find a key. Okay, we've done the water here. What haven't we done? You know what? Let's go find. Let's actually take a look at some rumors, shall we? Okay. Turn on the spigot and go with the flow. Shut up. Tell you what, let's go. Chat, trying to think what we can do here. Locked. Surprised they actually animated that. Let's go to the sink, shall we?
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Dateviators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others.
Okay, human body. Pipes for the belt. Looks to be a stethoscope. Sponge for hair. Handles for eyebrows. Colors for eyes, and spigot for nose, and
All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy.
no, you give me enough time, I will comprehend him.
You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Help!
Okay.
Help me!
Hello? Can you hear me?
What's wrong?
Listen closely. There isn't much time. Nothing is as it seems.
Gosh, what's going on?
I'm not who I appear to be.
Oh. And I have awakened
No!
10
Stop that pop-up screen!
datables. Stop that pop-up screen. What in the hell? Oh, looks like it's latex pants with some steel bangles. Sinclair the Sink. Makes sense.
Name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate.
I'm sorry, is that your voice actor?
And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
Pardon?
Of course it's a real place. Do I look like the kind of guy who would lie to you?
I don't know. Wait, wait a second.
No!
Fucking sink.
That's just what she wants you to think.
Oh, who's she?
Allow me to explain.
Sudsy.
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking.
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil. Tray, Sudsy? Go to your tray. Sorry about that. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let me let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm trying to think who else we can do. What else we can do? I say let's do this.
You see a curvy, grey-haired beauty dressed in an outfit reminiscent of a famous old gentleman's magazine. She winces at the bright light you've brought with you.
The Old Gentleman's Magazine. This is literally a Playboy dust bunny.
A cute, bunny-shaped creature is clutched in her arms.
Oh, my goodness, that is bright. Startled me a bit there, honey.
Who are you?
My name's Dolly, and I'm a dust bunny. I live under this big old couch. Howdy.
So obviously, they got a little creative, and they went with the Playboy bunny, but instead of regular hair, they went with lots of curls reminiscent of dust. The cottontail is a dust ball tail, and then you have the little bunny. Simple design. I'm about it.
Well, I live lots of places. I suppose you could say I'm a bunny of the world. The floors of the world, at least. And this here's my little companion, Lint Eastwood.
I'm not supposed to Clint Eastwood. I like it.
She holds the little creature up.
Oh. Love the dust.
Put a finer point on it, why don't you, honey?
Oh, come on, don't be like that. Gorgeous scribe.
My stars. I didn't know I had a sweet talker on my hands.
Oh, did you now?
I'll be honest with you. Flirting isn't my love language. I'm a bunny who is more than she appears. It's all right, honey. I'm easygoing. You got something for me, or should I get back to work?
Once her dust is mostly made of slot off skin cells.
I thought we as a society were past this.
Oh, really?
But yes, that's right.
Oh, okay.
I am a collection of hair, bacteria, soil, specks of plastic, dust mites, and even bits of dead bugs.
Don't bother you?
Does it bother you that in your little human tummy there are 500 species of bacteria? Trillions of living bugs? Microbiota, microbes, and microflora. All sorts of creepy crawlies.
Good point.
See? We are what we are, honey.
Hi, Sif. I have my other cat join me here. Yeah, baby. Really interesting.
And you're cute for a bug-filled meat sack. Now, let me stretch these dusty gams and hop around a bit. I'll be right here warming myself by the fireplace if you want to come back through sometime. I'd sure like to see you again.
No. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Talk soon, honey.
Alright, we are getting to be nighttime. As usual, I am going for the bed.
Betty reclines luxuriously on the bed when you first see her. Thinking about how your bed can be lying on the bed makes your brain start to short-circuit, but some way or another, it's happening. She looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious, but her expression is more pensive than anything. She smiles when she sees you, sitting up and patting the blanket next to her.
I was just thinking about you. Were your ears ringing?
Possibly. No, my heart is racing.
Oh, was it? That's funny. My heart races when I think of you, too. Well, since you're here now, maybe you could help me out a little.
Oh,
I've been trying to have more peaceful nights, but it hasn't really worked out.
why is that?
I spend a lot of time before bed indulging myself in some detailed fantasies.
Oh, pray tell.
Oh, well, I have this crush who doesn't seem to notice me.
Where have I heard this one before?
Sometimes we're so close I could just reach out and kiss them, but nothing ever happens. So, in this fantasy, I tell myself I'm finally going to get their attention. I do all kinds of things. Maybe one night I touch myself and call their name when they're next to me. Maybe I bring someone home and let them catch us in the act. Sometimes I invite them to join, and sometimes we just don't stop.
Yeah?
But our eyes meet. And they know that when I'm gasping and moaning someone else's name, what I really want is to say theirs. To let the entire house know who it is that has me so worked up.
Chad, is it wrong that I'm getting really into this? Is it really wrong that I'm getting into this now? Honestly, no. No, it is not. I'm gonna go with no one in the right mind could ignore you.
You are so sweet. Unfortunately, it is entirely possible.
Oh,
But thank you for saying so. I've got all sorts of fantasies queued up every night.
that's not the correct cued. That is definitely not the correct cue. That's supposed to be Q-U-E-U-E-D. Okay.
But no matter how much material I feed my brain, I never seem to carry that blissed out, warm feeling into my dreams. I tried getting into lucid dreaming for the longest time, actually.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
I practiced for years. But it never worked for me. Not once.
No. It's really too bad.
It is, isn't it? But I guess it isn't necessarily a fix for my problem. Just would have been nice to have that in my pocket for when my dreams turn dark. Well, my lucid dreaming attempts are long behind me now. I do wish I could get a little peace at night, that's all.
So what's the problem?
Oh, nothing. Really nothing you need to worry about. Don't waste another moment on it, okay? Well, what can you do, Maybe I'll take up meditation.
Could work.
See you tonight, then?
Oh, yes.
Me too.
And with that, we are out of charges. To bed we go. And we keep on waking up Daedalus. Alright. Little bird. Dad, I don't think we're ready for that. Well, let's do the mirror, shall we?
Your mirror has done its job dutifully over the years, accurately reflecting your image back at you in good times and in bad. But today, there is no reflection for you to scrutinize. Only a long-haired beauty who looks at you like you're a work of art.
Interesting character costume. Interesting costume design on this one. Not really sure where to go with it. Amir. That makes sense. Interesting stuff. The fact that we went with tiles as opposed to something else, but those tiles actually kind of works for this kind of design.
Oh, incredible.
Oh?
Amir throws his arms out to stop you, gesturing to you to stay where you are.
No. Don't move. Step back into the light.
Like this?
Yes. Breathtaking. Look at you. Do you see how well I can frame your face from this angle? You are glowing.
Oh, see it. Thanks for noticing.
But I could not help noticing. You are radiant. I simply reflect the beauty in front of me.
Yeah. Not sure what else to say now.
Oh, no need to worry. I still have much to express to you. I can see in you. Your beauty must be something you are already familiar with.
Oh, sure. People won't tell me I can always smile.
Yes, I can see this for you.
I was making a joke.
Absolutely. And jokes are good, but remember, this is an honest compliment. You know, I believe Betty knows a little something about this area.
Oh,
Perhaps you should discuss it with her. You might find it's something you quite enjoy. I'll be here when you get back.
maybe I will. Okay, try looking for a skeleton key. Alright, we need to go do Tim. Erica Lindbeck. Nice. Nick Thurston. And here's a mirror. So Flashin himself, you hates graffiti. I can understand that. Hates playing Mary. Pejvada. Okay. Melanie, here we go. About who, I wonder? Washford, David Sublove. Dislikes washing clothes. Neil Newman. Drying clothes. Funny how the two of them hate doing their jobs. Alright. Time for Tim.
Almost late. Almost.
Oh, don't sass me. Let's crack a joke.
Dare you! Not content to humiliate me, are you? No. You must dismiss my struggles.
Oh, this guy's gonna hate me.
How very dare you!
We're just talking about something else.
No, we cannot. If you cannot respect my pain, then I have nothing to say to you. Out! Away with you, blackguard! If you regain some sense and wish to apologize, you may return to me at 3 p.m. No earlier, no later. Now away!
Well, guess we try that again tomorrow. Let's go for the wall.
How does one even describe a warrior like this? A veritable, well, wall of muscle stands before you. It's almost comforting to know the walls of your house are this solid.
Okay, so obviously gladiator style build. Bracers with the crown molding wall, electrical outlet on one, wall switch on the other, tattoo bricks, the pauldron being of hooks, necklace of portraits, tunic of various wallpapers.
Wall. Wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall.
What the hell voice is this guy? This is fucking great.
Wall.
Wall is the wall. Makes sense. And then behind the nameplate here, we've got more. We got the greaves, and then the sandals with a electrical outlet on one. Whoa.
The warrior's eyes widen. He leans in closer, towering over you. Wall?
Whoa, whoa.
Whatever you're saying here is clearly pleasing to him. He nods, beginning to smile. Wall! Wall! He beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks. I love you!
Fucking A.
Wall!
This is the first love that I've got. What the hell? I just say the right things and instantly get loved. Okay. Okay. And that puts me up on poise. Okay, cool.
Oh, that was sudden, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
You and Wallace, who has only just introduced himself to you, are now lovers. His gaze settles on you, filled with tenderness. His drywall heart beats only for you. You live happily ever after.
That's fucking great.
Yes, just that quickly.
Oh, who's on Discord?
Impressive
Info.
news
Hi.
out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Okay,
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
I'm going okay.
I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Damn.
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Okay then. Yeah, what's in workspace?
Valdivianites, it's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative, bigger than a self-driving stroller, more revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
Okay. You know what? I think it's time for Eddie and Volt.
You walk into what you thought was your breaker box, but as the dark door swings open, you realize you're somewhere entirely more stimulating. A classic speakeasy club welcomes you in. The low electric lights glow warmly. Live music drifts languidly from a sumptuous velvet red stage and envelops the audience in a pleasurable haze of pure vibe. The gentle clink of cocktails in glasses rises from a wood bar to the left of you, and then a gentleman with a languid, easy air to him approaches you.
Well now, what a delightful surprise.
So, immediate first things about this, the vest being the breakers, the jacket being, what is that actually? The jacket is the outer case or the lid for the breaker box, with various power strips plugged into one another. Warning right there to shoulder, and then later on in the sleeve a power strip, with the pants then also being a couple of sets of breakers. Oh, and copper bangles.
Brand new patron.
And the hair being an electric white. I'm in here all the time, or at least every time it rains in the breaker strip.
Are you sure you're not thinking of another closet? I'm certain this must be your first time. Trust me, I would never forget such a striking face.
What charm are you? Striking, huh?
Oh yes, distractingly so. I imagine it would be quite difficult to focus on anything else with you around.
Keep going.
Though, I can't say I mind.
Didn't think you would.
You have quite the reputation around the house, live wire. I'm eager to explore it for myself.
I know.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Where are my manners? My name is Volt.
And then a couple of breakers for his shoes, with the tongues being swishes. Chat, I swear I'm awake. And Seribot's a good bot.
He extends a hand towards you, a conduit of pure, dangerous sexual energy that charges the very air between you.
We're gonna take Volt's hand.
He lowers his head to brush his lips across the back of your hand. Was that a spark of static electricity you felt just now?
Oh, I don't know what.
It's a pleasure to officially make your acquaintance.
Taking his eyes from you for the first time, Volt slips his arm around your waist and turns you slowly to take in the rest of the room.
Welcome to the Breaker Box, the pinnacle of luxury and entertainment, and the most exclusive club in the house. Impressive, isn't it?
Is more than one club in the house?
Why would there be, when we have everything you could want right here?
That sound, the flickering lights, it can only be a power fluctuation.
Anything happens here?
What? Oh, that. Well, that was nothing, just a little surge. With this much energy coursing around, it's bound to happen from time to time. Volt.
Oh. So now with Eddie here, We still have that same vest with the breakers. Shirt, however, being long sleeved with wires streaking down. Same goes for the pants. And for the cuffs, they are outlets. And copper wires for necklaces. Okay. And the boots are also some power strips.
This newcomer looks exhausted, frustrated, and annoyed. His sleeves are rolled to the elbow, revealing calloused and bruised hands that he wipes on a rag.
Eddie! Just in time to meet our guest. The human? What's he doing here? I'd imagine if we don't poison the mood, they'll be joining us for the headliner show. Joining us for tonight's show, I hope?
She's gonna be there. I'm up for anything.
Careful there, Livewire. I might just take you up on that. Right. I'll have fun with that. I finished the patch. I'm clocking out. Not my best work, but it'll hold for the show.
There you go.
Ah, I see. And you're sure you're feeling all right? I'm fine. Just don't overdo it.
Eddie turns and trudges away, focusing on the rag in his hands.
Is he okay?
Of course. Eddie always is. His human skills leave something to be desired. Best to simply give him some space. Back to the matter at hand. Tonight's show. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
I'm a VIP.
You are, by definition, the only person in this house, so I'd say you more than qualify. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
What's the show exactly?
Open Spotlight, our nightly talent showcase featuring the hottest up-and-coming acts from across the house. It's a real crowd pleaser. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
You know what? Yes, please. Let's see about Eddie.
That's very thoughtful of you, but I assure you what Eddie really needs is space.
Okay, if you say so.
Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
Is this the last time you're gonna ask me? Yes, it is.
With pleasure.
With a wink, Volt hops nimbly up onto the stage. He was born for the spotlight.
Good evening, you scofflaws and ducky watsits. Looks like Johnny Splash is going to be singing for us tonight. Be warned, patrons, you might get wet.
Ooh.
Oh. That.
Hi, everybody. I'm Johnny Splash. I got a song for you all tonight. One from the heart.
So, Johnny Splash giving Elvis, obviously shower baskets for holding all sorts of things here. Cape being the shower doors. The rest of the shirt also being his wall. The drain for the belt and non-slip pads for thighs.
And tonight it'll be a cappella, because my voice is the greatest instrument of them all. I keep a close watch on the shower of mine. I keep my forces free of stain and grind. I scrub the ground from the tiles between the lines. I be a closer. Oh, slide. That was amazing, baby. I even surprised myself.
I've seen many bombs in my time, but that one takes the crook-blasted cake.
There's a microwave.
Oof. Even I couldn't clean up that mess. You didn't like
Vacuum.
it? I thought it was okay. I'll retool it and come back with something even better. Just you wait.
With the club beginning to close down, it appears that the show is over. Patrons mill about, talking amongst themselves. You spot Eddie nursing a solitary cocktail at the bar. Volt is nowhere to be found. Things feel colder and quieter without his presence.
Or speak with Eddie.
Show's over. Club's closed.
I'll check on you.
What? Why?
I don't know. I thought maybe you wanna...
What, talk? Pour my heart out? Bond?
Maybe.
What part of my complete disinterest in talking to anyone earlier led you to believe that? Are you always this oblivious?
Kind of. You always this much of an asshole.
Cute. Now get out. I got work to do.
Alright. Alright, how many charges do I have left? I got one charge left. Y'all already know what the fuck about having beef.
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in. There is an easiness to their dynamic, an intimacy, really. They have the air of old lovers, or perhaps very, very good friends.
And they were roommates.
We've been over this so many times, Betty. You know how I feel about that.
No.
I just need some time, all right?
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion of her? You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds.
Oh.
I could.
And have.
Oh.
Benoit, stop it. But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that just fine. But that feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love, there's nothing else like it.
Oh, yes.
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets. When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprise to happy in record time, and Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder before they walk off.
Just think about what I told you.
What about?
Oh, I was just talking to Benoit. Benoit and I are just very good friends.
Okay.
With benefits, of course.
Obviously.
Well, sure, though, gosh. I wish you hadn't heard that.
Oh.
It's just a really specific sort of loneliness, you know? I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear tales of my sex life. What can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap?
Let's get to know you better, actually.
Get to know me better? Why?
Shouldn't I know the person I'm sleeping with every night?
Oh, I don't know. It can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about. And of course, some people fear intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy.
Okay, and?
Well, you know what I am, what I do. You know I'm a free spirit. What else can I tell you about me?
What keeps you up at night?
Oh gosh. Why did it have to be that question?
Because I chose it.
It's also silly, you know.
Yeah, try.
She sighs wistfully, looking somewhere past you.
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relationships are only for books, you know. But I can never quite seem to get there. Perhaps I've been standing in my own way. That's it. That's all. Just loneliness.
Why not just confess to whoever you're so into?
Haven't you ever been afraid of ruining a good thing?
All the time.
I'm just not ready yet.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's eyes, something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Oh, it's almost time for book club, if you'll excuse me.
Aw. Yeah, time to sleep. Whoa. Unearned workspace.
Baldutiontites! Yo, it's your boy, David Most! Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH19! Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
Okay, then. Okay. This is the part where we are going to take a very small break here. And I am going to put on some music for you guys to chill to while we, take a small little break here. So, right back.
thoughts, I'm sitting here, thinking of love and filled with fear. But am I just too scared to see? All who is there but hard to find. When will I have that peace of mind? Where is the one that's right for me?
Chat, we have returned. I do appreciate you all for the intermission there. Let's get back to it, shall we? Alrighty. Let's see. I need to apologize to the clock at 3. So for now, let's do something else, shall we? What about this?
An angular beauty sits in contemplative silence, her head resting on one hand. She doesn't greet you even when you stand directly in front of her. In fact, she doesn't even look at you.
Okay, I'm appreciating the dress. I'm appreciating all the triangles as far as all this. Hey there.
Oh. You're disturbing my thoughts.
Yeah, what about him? You're too pretty. It's like, damn. My bad.
You're bad? Seriously? God, you're so boring.
God, you sound like 1950s and I fucking love it.
Well, that's it. My fantasy bubbles officially burst.
Nope. Nope, that's not just 50s. That's Great Lyle.
Name's Tina. Tina Triangle.
For those that are recognizing, this is the voice of Azula. I like the whole outfit. It's a vibe.
Whoa there. My content aware has given me a tickle.
Oh, yeah?
Tina here has a very, let's say, forceful personality.
Mm-hmm.
It could be seen as that of an abuser that's taken in a humorous way.
Oh.
If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
You know what? I'm cool. I will be cool.
I'm with the show.
And before you got here, I was having a nice little fantasy.
Yeah? About what?
Tina forms a small triangle with her fingers.
A love triangle. Greatest shape in the world, especially when it comes to love. Matter of fact, it's the only shape I'm interested in.
Okay. This explains the whole triangle theme.
Just look at me. Angles in all the right places. Who could resist?
Okay, that sounds like Great Lyle, but now I'm hearing somebody else. Somebody must be if you're fantasizing.
Dare you? I have plenty of dates, thank you very much.
Now we're back to 1950s.
I'm just intentionally celibate, for my clarity and whatnot. But enough about you. You ever watch Love on Triangle Island?
Nope, never heard of it.
Yeah? Well, I never heard of you. How'd you like that?
Then I'm hearing Great Lyle again. We're gonna check this one after. Like, fine, I guess?
Ugh, whatever. Try to be open-minded for one damn second, alright? Let me paint the picture for you. 18 sexy singles get together on an island. They gotta pair off into groups of 3, and every week a love triangle gets voted off. The last throuple to get voted off wins $1 million, but that ain't all. They offer them money and bring in their exes to try and break up the throuple.
Oh, that's new.
It's all just so deliciously dramatic.
You should be. Oh, is that what you were thinking about before I got here?
Yeah, before you interrupted me. But now I'm here thinking about you instead. Go on somewhere else now. My fantasy was just getting good and I'm trying to get back to it.
Alright.
Maybe. Bye.
Alright, we're checking out that one. Ray Chase is the wall? Okay. Dislike small children with crayons. I can see why. Timeliness, precision, and schedules. Everything else and cats even. Interesting. All right, so Eddie and Volta both voiced by Jonas Scott. Dislikes being asked questions. All right. Okay, I thought I heard her. Oh, so yeah, that is Great Lyle. So that is Azula. Likes drama, dislikes music. How ironic. Who's on Discord?
Based on how plastered David was in his last Most Mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
How do you know all this?
I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Dateviators.
Oh.
I'm glad you think so. We are obviously in alignment. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Okay. So I heard there was something about getting all of the doors with Dorian. So which ones have we done so far? We've only done the front door, the attic door. Let's do the breaker box door.
Now you've done it.
And what?
You're thinking of getting involved with some of the biggest miscreants round here.
The electrical closet?
It's the breaker box. The seediest bar attracts the type, if you know what I mean. Don't stay out too late in this general vicinity. I'm warning you. I'm here to protect, to keep the bad ones out and the good ones in. But with this particular locale, I feel like I'm keeping the bad ones safely away from everyone else.
Oh, there you go. All right, 3 o'clock. Let's go apologize to the clock.
Timothy is just putting the finishing touches on polishing a pocket watch. When he sees you, he waves you over, setting the watch aside and pocketing the cleaning cloth.
There you are, just on time.
I
must say, I'm absolutely chuffed to see how timely you've been. You're right on schedule. I was just polishing some of my timekeepers.
I think you said it right this time.
Would you care to join me?
You know what? Sure. Just be simple
Capital.
with it.
Have a seat, darling. Now, when last we spoke, we discussed the importance of what?
Timeliness.
Precisely. Nothing better. Nothing more important. The biggest lesson here is that time, above all else, is the first thing you must consider when it comes to love. But there are, of course, other things to consider. Having a schedule for your date is imperative to ensure you are using every moment with your lover correctly.
Even during sex. I don't know about that. But, schedule out any of your dates.
Exactly. There is nothing more arousing than an orderly, efficiently planned date. Picture this, if you will. You and your date arrive at your dinner reservation exactly on time. Your date says to you, "Darling, what's on the agenda?" You say to them, "We have approximately 10 minutes to review the menu and engage in small talk." They can only moan in needful appreciation for your immaculate scheduling.
Imagine if that actually did happen, though. that what you really think? Is that really what you think would happen?
What I think, it's what I know would happen.
Oh.
Why, it has happened on every single date I've ever been on.
Oh, okay.
Yes, well, anyway, at any rate, scheduling your entire date down to the minute is not only efficient, but an excellent bonding experience for any couple. So let us practice now.
Oh.
You have asked me on a date, and we have both arrived on time. As we are seated for dinner, I look deeply into your eyes and ask you about tonight's agenda. You say?
Let's read off the timetable.
Meow. I have never been so attracted to another.
And there we go.
Excellent. Truly excellent. Surprise! Our date has gone swimmingly, and I have invited you to another activity. But your schedule has not accounted for this unexpected excursion. Horror of horrors! What do you do?
I'm thinking the slap.
No! We cannot enforce time under threat of violence.
Okay.
I suppose I should be happy I have managed to make my point, but unacceptable.
Well, damn
Our
it.
time for this conversation is beginning to dwindle. Before I bid you leave me once more, tell me what you have learned. Last time we learned the value of timeliness. Today we learn the value of
Scheduling.
precisely scheduling. I would so love to talk to you at length about crafting a proper schedule, but I'm afraid my time runs short. If you wish to continue our talks, return to me at 9 p.m. As ever, no sooner, no later. Farewell.
Okay. Then it is 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Jaza's eyes. Let's do. You know what? We're just kind of going all over the place here. Thermostat it is.
You feel an unseen presence detach, flee. It seems that there is nothing here to speak with. Mysterious. Perhaps this is not the place.
Okay. I'm sorry, the floor? The floor. I can do the floor. Do the wall. And there's the ceiling. Okay, cool. As always, the bed.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you feel slightly uneasy. This appears to be a living nightmare. There's almost no other way to phrase it.
You really don't think you could do it?
Is that really something you want? It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand. It's not the worst idea, is it?
Monster fucker.
Well, yeah, of course. But you've watched me work. And you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary? Now that's just excessive.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers. Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
Boo.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear. Betty sighs, her shoulders slumping.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming.
Trying to have nightmares?
Well, maybe. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares. I mean, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved. Nightmare doesn't usually take requests, but since we're such good friends, I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare.
Oh boy. Is that even possible?
Of course it is. For example, I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being.
Primal kink.
My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go. I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand. I'm saved, and I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how. A toe-curling kiss.
Oh my.
But then, I'm on my back again, and my beloved's hand wraps around my neck.
Kinky.
I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound. We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air.
Oh no.
I wake in a cold sweat, alone and afraid. There. You see?
Scariest part is you waking up alone.
That's every day for me. But thank you. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems.
Yeah, it's called Ask the Person.
But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do.
Oh.
She just deals with it differently.
She in love with someone too?
It's not my place to say. I've already said too much. Please, let's forget I said any of that.
You can do that, but I like to talk about you.
You would? You're too sweet, you know. It's funny, I was just thinking of you. It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are. It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night. Guess there's no point in hiding it now. You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams. My beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity.
Uh-huh. Presence is torture? No, thanks.
No, not like that. It's a sweet torture, if anything. But that's not what I meant. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face. When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble.
Oh, you look at that. So special.
It just feels like we were made for each other. I know it sounds crazy, but when I cradled your body that night, I just felt myself falling for you. I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep. I know it's a lot to lay at your feet, especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night. But I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer. I know it's a lot to digest, so please, take some time to think about it. I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right?
I already have my answer.
Please, just give yourself the night. Even if you think you know what you'll say. And sleep well tonight.
He's so damn sweet. Alright, I got about one more day in me, and then I'm going to call it here as far as stream. This may be just one of those series that we do 2-hour stints in, to which, okay, we'll be okay with that. It's going to take me a while to get through the game like that, but it is what it is. Take things slow. I'm not going to push myself like I tried to do with other games before. So, we'll do that. So tell you what, we are going to do at 9 o'clock today here. Let's do our friend, shall we?
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features.
Okay, so we're going to get into this, shall we? So, obviously we have fuzzy handcuffs, or at least in this case, fuzzy bracelets, complete with chain. The catsuit being something slim, being something form-fitting. Around the waist is a strap-on harness. The necklace, in this case, you actually have two. You have one, the necklace being a set of egg beads, a choker being a ball gag. The accessories, though, with the giant rose on the left shoulder there, is meant to resemble the rose toy, female masturbator. And then, of course, you have your assortments of dildos and whatnot, being the pauldrons. And looks like there's a butt plug over there on the right shoulder. And then, of course, you have two different sizes of earrings. You have a very long eggplant and a very stubby eggplant, in this case to represent the differences in dick sizes. And the hair being, looks to be tentacles, namely from a very naughty wyvern, so to speak.
Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
Hey. So, that little bag that's in the dresser next to your bed?
Oh yeah, Skylar?
They're sex toys.
Yeah.
Toys? Pleasure is not a game, darling.
No, it is not.
But at least you didn't call me a marital aid.
Oh, good lord.
Benoit is gonna have some pretty choice dialogue and themes. They're adults only.
Yeah.
You want to skip me? That's fine.
Oh, hell no.
I can have plenty of fun all by myself.
I bet you can. Let me in. I like this stuff.
Okay, have funsies.
There you are.
Oh,
I was
boy.
beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
Forget you.
Cute. I'm Benoit, your partner in pleasure.
And for those that did not catch that, that is having the dogs out down there. I don't remember you and I having sex.
It's not in the way that you're thinking, but self-pleasure is certainly a form of sex.
Oh, guess I didn't do that.
It's really about time you came to speak to me. Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you?
Aren't you a gag gift?
The words gag gift make their cool expression crack for just a moment.
Oh.
Ah, yes. There it is. Gag gift.
Ooh, that's the hated right there.
They look absolutely disgusted.
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeal. Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box.
Big box full
You
of what?
opened it up to find... what else? A smaller box.
Oh, don't tell me it keeps going.
You opened that to find another small box.
Didn't I tell you to stop? Don't tell me it keeps going.
And so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to the smallest box, and there I was. A bright-eyed virgin, yours for the taking.
Yeah?
Who'd have guessed that after showing me the night of my life, you'd let me lie untouched for so long after.
That is what we call a butt plug.
But there's still time to rectify that. After all, you're here, I'm here, and I know you have nothing but time.
Oh.
So how about it? Me and you and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure?
Why not? Oh, hell yeah.
I knew you couldn't stay away much longer. Come here.
Benoit takes you by the hand, guiding you to lie down on your bed. What happens next is a blur of sensation.
Oh, is it now?
Benoit is everywhere at once, taking your hands and showing you just what to do to blow your own mind.
Guided. Okay.
You've never experienced anything like it, and you know you'll never be the same again.
Alrighty. Now, that was something. But what is you?
An armored warrior of some kind stands before you, a massive sack of loot slung over his shoulder. He greets you cheerfully, something about his smile and tone reminding you of your own customer service voice at work.
Okay. First off, the Johnny Bravo hairstyle going into the lid of the box. Appreciative. Full chest plate. Bracers, all being of the same style, being riveted bands, and then the heart box. But what's in the sack?
Hey there! I'm Michael Transaction.
Oh. Michael Transaction. Microtransaction. Neat. And of course his shoes are also chests.
But you can call me Mikey. Congratulations!
Okay.
Thanks for your purchase of the Date Everything Luxurious Edition.
So that is the DLC.
Your purchase gives you exclusive access to new features never seen in the game before.
Such as?
Exclusive access to the fantastic red shirt.
Oh, you mean the red shirt everyone else has been mentioning?
Exclusive access to the art book.
Oh, find that on Steam.
Exclusive access to the soundtrack.
Wasn't I playing that earlier?
Exclusive access to phone backgrounds.
I should probably check those out.
Exclusive access to Lucinda Lavish.
Oh my.
And most importantly, exclusive access to me and my store, baby.
Yeah? Oh. You know what? I think I just want to be friends with Mike on this one.
Mikey likey.
Oh, good.
Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot box.
Yeah? What does that do?
Each day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor.
Okay. Do I need armor in Dating Sim?
This armor is so powerful that it can raise your spec stats, meaning that you can blaze past huge portions of this game on your path to 100% completion.
100% completion involves finding everything. What if I like taking my time?
Then you'll love pulling for my armor regardless. It's fun.
Yes, it is.
You can pull for my common boots of true presence. They have a high chance of being pulled.
Okay.
Or you can pull for my epic gauntlets of stardom. They have a small chance of being pulled.
Okay.
Or you can pull for my legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. This extremely rare piece of cosmetics has a tiny chance of being pulled. But it does exist! Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards.
I highly doubt that, but okay. I'm looking forward
It
to it.
costs a mere 8 brundles for each pull.
What the hell's a
Brundles
brundle?
are a special kind of currency that you have exclusive access to.
Okay. So how do I get them?
Good question. In order to get your hands on some brundles, you have to spend money. You get 5 money per day. Save up for big pools.
Hmm. How do I get money if I don't have a job?
You're asking those thinker type questions. I love it. And I always have a great explanation.
Oh, I also love his money tattoos too. So.
Well, you said money with no capitalization. That's totally different from money with the capitalization.
Nah, I see.
You have very little money.
Yeah, thank you for telling me.
But just by being at your home, Valdivian pays out its employees 5 money per day as a way of saying thank.
Perfect sense.
Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby!
Oh boy. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. You know what? I'd say let's do Dorian.
The gymnasium. Do you enjoy coming here?
Don't.
Yeah, it's alright. Honesty's always my favourite path. If you're looking to meet some new faces, I could tell you about them.
Sure, who's here?
You'll find Stepford, Christoph, and Dunk more than anyone here. What can I do for you?
Tell me about Stepford.
Stepford is quite good looking, though some say he's lost his shine over the years. You'll find him among your trophies and awards. What can I do for you?
Christoph.
The Norwegian cross-trainer lies in the corner, quite large and intimidating. A violent sort. I would normally be on my guard, 2 sandwiches short of a picnic if you ask me. Though he is as immobile as I am. Predictable too.
A new subscriber, Coco. Thank you so very much for the tier 1. How you doing, baby?
What can I do for you?
Tell me about Dunk.
Dunk's shuttlecock is scattered all around. The sporting goods that you might use if you fancy some body improvement.
His name was Dunk Shuttlecock.
Yes. What can I do for you?
I'll see enough.
Ta.
All right, tell you what, let's. Whoop. 3 hours of sleep. Hey, you're the one who stayed up. I understand the soundtrack is good. I understand that Honey was playing this, and if she's not still currently, yeah, 3 hours of sleep just ain't it. And here I was with the it's all Cars' fault. Karma kept you up, huh? Mm-hmm. Karma kept you up all night long, didn't he? I'm messing with you, BB. Sometimes he gets drunk. It happens. Let's do the piano, shall we?
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear.
All right. Okay, that's fine. No, baby, today is going to be the last day. I'm figuring I do these things in like 2-hour parts. It's going to take a while, but it also helps not push myself. So we're going to end the day with Timothy next, and then we're going to call it. We're going to go find someone to raid. I probably have a couple of people. Yeah, I know. I start every time at 9 my time, so the fact that you're still asleep then is frankly not my damn problem. You're sniffly? Aww. Are we sniffly because we're sad or sniffly because we're sick? Okay. Okay. All right. So, I'm looking at her, and my immediate thing is the treble clef earrings. That's real nice right there. The bracers, which look to be sheet music wrapped around. The keys for belt. And then the overall dress being the inside of the piano with all the strings. And then the outer cloak for the shell. Oh, and then foot pedals for the what is that? What technically is that? It's just a hairpiece, but it's 3 foot pedals.
The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here?
Probably.
The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it.
You know what? We're just going to keep silent on this one.
She continues to stand in stark silence, unmoving, for what feels like an eternity. But eventually she finally opens her eyes, taking a grand sweeping bow after.
The end. How was that?
Bravo.
That was door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage.
Why do I feel like that's in the soundtrack somewhere?
Honestly, the man was a genius.
No, definitely not in the soundtrack, given the sheet music there, but yeah.
I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio.
Oh.
You two have met, I'm assuming?
You know what? Let's just keep going with the charade, of course.
Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
Valdivian's hold music.
Valdivian? Is he a composer?
Company I used to work for.
Ah, I must say I'm rather confused now. Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Peace. Nice.
So long, Maestro.
Alrighty. Go find that clock and end the day. Normally I'd end up with the bed, but the clock awaits. Hi, Timothy.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing back there, Cat?
But it's quite late, isn't it? I hadn't expected to see you in the dark.
You're the only one who gets to stay up late.
did you possibly get that from what I said? You've an impressive ability to extract negativity from the mildest statement, haven't you? Still, you cannot bring me down. Not when I have these gorgeous things to keep me company.
Timothy gestures expansively to a collection of pocket watches in front of you both.
I know I promised to help you with your love life. But if you'll help me care for my collection, I think it will achieve both of our aims beautifully.
Want me to help you clean them?
If you don't mind.
I guess it would help me relax.
Oh, indeed it will. There is nothing more relaxing, trust me. And perhaps a little more sometimes.
You take a seat by Timothy. He hands you a soft cloth.
Gently, just like this, draw the cloth across the watch face. To maintain a pocket watch, one need only use a microfiber cloth. Harsh chemicals or even water can damage the surface and the inside. Pocket watches are like hearts in that way.
Regularly maintained?
Precisely, yes. A proper pocket watch must be regularly tended to with gentle, loving hands. A mechanical pocket watch must, at minimum, be kept clean and wound daily. My watches here are all mechanical. I have no quarrel with quartz.
Give him a laugh.
Timothy seems quite pleased. He beams at you, then allows himself to continue on.
My point is that quartz watches require a bit less care in their maintenance. And I say this is a mistake.
Oh.
Sure, that might make them suited to everyday use for everyday folk. But who needs that? How will anyone know you're dedicated and good with your hands if you're using a watch that runs on a battery? That runs along tick-tock ticking without outside help? It's preposterous, really.
And how does this relate to dating?
It's all quite simple, my dear. If you raise the standard of care for yourself, whether it be from romantic or platonic relationships, the quality of caring you receive will, in turn, be much higher.
Timothy looks over at the watch in your hand, as though suddenly realizing you're still holding it.
There now, that'll do.
Oh.
You can just set that down there. Gently, please.
Set it down by the other watches.
Thank you. Your help and courtesy are most appreciated. You and I have been talking for some time now about these things. I hope you have gotten something from these little chats of ours.
I think you've been of huge help.
I am pleased to hear it. I have seen much and more over the years, but I've rarely been given the opportunity to share my experience. I am grateful to have had the opportunity to impart my advice to you. I have much work remaining to do, unfortunately, but if you'd like to speak to me again, perhaps about another topic, you may find me at 9 a.m. sharp.
I'll be there right on schedule.
Farewell, then.
As you walk away from Timothy, he seems fully absorbed in his pocket watches. Perhaps it's your imagination, but he does seem happier than when you first walked up on him.
Okay, just like that, we are at midnight and must go to bed. Alrighty, so that is the point where we are going to call it for today. And we are going to go find someone to raid, in which case it is going to be our usual suspect of Cloud. So, give me a minute. Let me get back to... Let me actually do a save game real quick. Overwrite. And we'll go back to the main menu for this. Good depression. Right on. All right. Sorry, got a message. Alrighty, let us go and grab our friend Cloud. He is doing Elden Ring as usual for his stuff over here on Saturdays. To which then, let us grab our raid messages. If you are subscribed, you may use the second one there with the love emotes. If not, you may grab the first and use that as your raid message. I appreciate y'all who came out today, those who spoke, those who lurked. And yeah, no, we'll get this going up on YouTube. Frankly, kind of immediately. I'll get this thing done, and I'll get it rendered, get it uploaded. We'll be good to go. So, I appreciate every one of you who came out today, and let's go say hi to Cloud. We're gonna have a good old day. I'll catch you next time.